Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. I am Rachel Lightweaver and we are going to do a love reading today. So let's go ahead and see what we have going on for you guys. Okay, so right off the bat here, we have the Lovers, we have Judgment, we have the Seven of Swords, the Moon in reversed, and the Ace of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. I feel like with you guys, this person, or with a potential person, like a potential partner that you have in mind, there is a big shakeup, a big awakening, a big rebirth that is happening within this relationship. I feel like there's something deep down within you that's worried about, for some of you guys, I'm hearing it has to do with financial success, something like that. Others of you guys are worried about like deception or like shaky ground with this person, perhaps even lying for some of you. And like you guys, there's not really clarity about which way to go. I feel like things are very confusing for you guys right now. But I am hearing, okay, this feels really confusing. Like I feel like you guys are confused about what to do, about if this person is being completely honest, or if you're being honest and true to your heart and true to yourself. They're giving me chills. They're giving me chills because whenever they do that, it means I'm getting something right. I'm hearing like there is movement and growth that is happening in the right direction. This feels like a big shakeup. Like it feels like a big shakeup, and I feel like for you guys, it's like, I don't know where to start or begin, but something is happening here, something beneath the surface. I feel like, you know, where you guys have felt trapped before in love and relationships, like, I feel like there's fears of like your person slipping away, like slipping right out of your fingers for many of you. And then I'm also I'm getting different messages for different collectives from you guys. Like I'm also getting a message for some of you, like, should I stay or should I go? Because, like there could be like a job or something financial, like you may need to make a decision on. Okay, we have the Devil under here. The Five of Pentacles. It's almost like if you stay in this situation, is it going to, I feel like, maybe affect your finances in a negative way? Or do you stay like for love? Like I'm getting so many different messages for some of you. Like, do I stay and be like, maybe not make the type of money that I really want to be making, or do I stay for love? It's like there's a choice between choosing love or money. Like that's the vibe I'm getting for some of you. I'm definitely picking up on different groups of you, and you know, this is going to come in differently. But there is love here. And like with the Lovers card, people think this is an amazing card, right? Love, this is a card of love and your dream partner. But the Lovers card actually, like it, you know, people may think that when you find your person, it's supposed to be smooth and easy. It's supposed to be smooth and easy sailing once you find your person, but that's not always the case when you find your person, your partner, or the person you're supposed to be with, or that's not always the case. Sometimes these relationships trigger you. Like sometimes really hard things happen, like obstacles, and they trigger you so that you can grow. So Spirit is giving me chills because they really want me to put that out there. Like it's not like you may think it's like this is supposed to be easy, or this is, from society's perspective, or like the outside, they may think that this is toxic, or like maybe it's holding you down. Like it's not so black and white like that. Like you love this person loves you. Like it's not, there's many layers to it. And Spirit just wants to put that out there. Like don't always listen to the outside, to the external influences around you. You really have to trust you and what's right for you. Okay, let's get into your other messages here. I'm hearing like there is intense healing and intense growth going on in this situation with your person. I mean, look at this. We have Judgment, the Lovers, the Moon. These are all major arcana. The major arcana in tarot, these are about major life events, whereas the smaller cards like the Swords, the Pentacles, the Cups, like these are all like our day-to-day, the smaller things, but these are major life events. And I'm hearing you guys are going through an intense growth period. They're actually showing me the Star card in tarot, which is all about healing, and it rules the sign of Aquarius. So there's intense healing and growth going on between you guys. Okay, angels and guides. Okay, so, and then we have the Scorpio card at the bottom of the deck. Wow. We have the Scorpio card. We have the Judgment card. This is like intense transformation, intense purification and growth. Like it says here, purification to resurrect. The secrets of, resulting from the power of. Okay. Alrighty. Let me see what we have. This is an intense connection. I will say that. There's deep feelings in connection with this person, okay? I feel like you guys are pressured to like make a decision right now too. In Pisces and Libra, let's see. So yeah, okay. I'm like, they keep saying in my clairaudience, I keep hearing intense growth, intense healing and transformation. All right. Okay. And Pisces. Okay, so there's a lot going on in your 6th house. I'm getting, okay, let me get one more card here. There's a lot going on in like your 6th house, your 12th house, your 7th house of relationships. So there's a lot going on like in terms of like work, your relationships, and then also like healing, because Pisces rules the 12th house. And Aries, yeah. And then it's also like your identity is changing too at the same time. There's also a feeling here of like your independence, going about it your own way, doing it in your own way, like versus like your partnerships, like doing it in relationship with other people or another person or someone you're in partnership with. So there's like, there's this pull between like, like for a lot of you guys, it's like, should I stay or should I go? Should I be independent and do things on my own, or like, do I want to do this with my person, right? And then it's like, how do you communicate this? Okay. So I just paused the recording for a moment while I was shuffling your next cards, and the timer was at 10:10. So you and your person could actually be mirroring each other. Lakshmi, prosperity, ooh, abundance. And then I feel like you guys are strategizing a way to, like, I feel like there's some weird, complicated dynamics that you need to sort out having to do with love and money and how you can, like, combine both. I feel like you guys are strategizing a way, like, you're thinking about, like, how you can strategize a way to be with your person while making good money. So I don't, like, know what this is for you, but, like, please let me know in the comments, like, in what way this is affecting you. And they are giving me chills as I'm sharing that. So I do feel like I am on the right track here. Believe in yourself. Believe in yourself and follow your dreams. I am hearing, okay, and they're giving me chills, which means I'm getting it right. I am hearing you can do both. You can do both. You can have the best of both worlds. You can follow your dreams and be with your person if you really want it. Oh, I'm getting another message. Like, some of you guys, it's like, some of you guys, it might involve like a move, like a big move. Like, maybe you'd have to move to be with your person, or maybe they'd have to move. Like, there's a lot of, like, strategizing and, like, figuring things out in that sense. And they're giving me chills. Okay. So what else do we have? I keep hearing intense growth. So I feel like this is a good thing for you guys. I feel, like, it's like, if you can get through this, you can get through anything. That's what I'm feeling. Like, this feels like a really hard situation where you're trying to figure things out. But I really, like, I feel like, yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. Like, if you can get through this, you can get through anything. Oh my gosh. Cheetah. We have the cheetah. We have the butterfly. So yeah, and again, another card indicating intense transformations. And the cheetah card is about, like, masculine energy. I feel like this has to do with you really going after what you want, going after your dreams. Yeah. Like, and like having the confidence to really go for it. Okay, I'm going to read this to you guys. The cheetah. Solar force, action, achievement, masculine energy. The cheetah is the epitome of the solar forces at work. The sun doesn't shine onto the cheetah. It shines from inside this great creature and expands outward to brighten the universe. The energy within a cheetah personality is palpable to others, and they naturally attract an audience to bear witness to their remarkable achievements. Purpose and passion are the best fuel for a cheetah's forward momentum. So if you're lacking in those areas, reconnect to the why before you start running. When in balance achieves anything, boundless energy. When out of balance, impatient, competitive, to bring into balance, reconnect to purpose. Beautiful. I love that the butterfly card is at the bottom too. Like, to me, it just really signifies the transformation that you guys are both going through right now. Okay. Okay, I feel like money is a big issue having to do with this situation. It's like, how do I do this without the money that I need. Okay, we have the Magician. We have the Six of Wands, the Ten of Swords, and the Five of Swords. I feel, okay, let me just lay this out. I'm gonna lay this out. Hold on. And then we have the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck. It's like, how do I do this while coming to my person? This could be like a new connection too for many of you guys. Like, you could have this big life decision to make, like having to do with like following your dreams or your job or your career. And there's like this new person that's coming in, and it's like, like, I really like them. Like, how can I be with them? Or like, what decision do I make? And, you know, take that as it resonates. It doesn't have to go for all of you. Like, some of you guys could be in a relationship with this person. Okay, I feel like you guys really want to make this happen. You really want to make this dream happen for yourself, but there's a lack of belief and a lack of confidence within yourself to make this happen and to be able to make this happen with your person. And for some of you, there could also be like a lack of, like a lack of passion, or like a sense of like, will I have enough energy to do this, to accomplish my dream and be with my person, right? And then I'm seeing that there's fear here of letting go of either or, but remember, Spirit said you can do both. Okay, where do I want to go here? I'm going to go here first. I'm hearing right now in my clear audience, this has to do with a lack of confidence and belief within yourself. So do some like journaling, do some reprogramming, you know, whatever you like. I've been learning about how powerful the brain actually is. It'll do whatever you tell it. Like, whatever you tell yourself, your brain will do whatever it can to make that belief happen, to make that true. So that's why we want to be smart with like our thoughts and beliefs about ourselves and other people and what we're capable of, right? So even if you don't believe something, believe you can do something, start. And it does, like, I know what you mean. Like, it may not feel right. Like, if you say, I believe I can do this, I believe I can do this. Like, I know that can be hard because it may not like sit right. It may not feel right in your body, but like your brain does whatever you tell it, and it will do everything it can to make that true. Something I would suggest is vision casting. So this is about writing out like what you want, what you envision for your life, your manifestation, and writing it out as if you're living it right now. And as you're writing it out, you really want to feel what it feels like to have what it is that you want. And doing that like first thing in the morning and really feeling into it. And keep doing that until you believe it. Alrighty, what overall guidance and healing do you have for this collective, please? Okay, okay. Yeah, I'm going to go to overall guidance and healing. What overall guidance and healing do you have, please, for this group? It does feel a little messy, huh? I feel it because like I'm shuffling the cards and they're kind of going everywhere. All right. The student. Ooh, yeah, like some of you guys could be going back to school or doing something so that you can like follow your dreams. the water element, intuition. So there is a sense here, like you really have to use your intuition, your inner knowing when it comes to this situation. Follow your gut. It will not lead you astray. Honestly, you can go over this as many times as you want in your mind and try to make logical sense of it, but intuition does not work that way. Intuition is a feeling, it's a knowing, it's a sense, and you can't, like, it's not something you can make logical, rational sense out of. Alrighty, let me read this to you. 45. I think they want me to pull more cards for you. I don't know if this is the end of your reading yet. I'm gonna see. Okay. The Gemini energy. So it says the student, Gemini, curiosity, flexibility, eloquence. The Gemini energy is curious and witty. It invites us to go and learn something new that will allow us to gain a better understanding of our reality. It infuses our tongue with eloquence. It makes us see the world as a playground ready to be explored. The Gemini goddess has the purpose of understanding. She can see all the possibilities and their potential, the two sides of the same coin. Her curiosity has taken her to different places where she has gathered the information needed to develop her various skills. She is multi-talented. Ask her anything, she has the answers. She masters communication and her words speak the truth, but a kind of truth that is inclusive and flexible. She is inquisitive. She is always willing to learn something new about the wonders of this world, to explore the unexplored. Her mind is abstract, quick, and insatiable. She solves the questions without answers. She is the provider of knowledge. She will be forever an enthusiastic student. She is funny yet serious, strong yet soft, social but autonomous. Depending on the situation, she can shift her shape. Adaptability is her superpower. She loves changes and spontaneity. She thrives in volatility. So your action is embrace the student archetype within you, follow your curiosity, and learn something new. Feed your mind. Be open to changes in your environment. Trust that they will provide you with answers. Speak your truth and listen openly to explore different perspectives. Your affirmation is, I learn something new every day. I adapt effortlessly to every situation. I honor the power of my words. Beautiful. Okay, this isn't the end of your reading, actually, because Spirit wants me to pull more cards for you guys. All right, so I'm just going to go in the order they're telling me. Crows could be significant to you guys. Crows, they're one of my favorite animals. They're one of my spirit animals, but like if you see crows, this is like a big sign for you guys that this, like, your manifestations are coming into fruition. Alrighty, Spirit, what else do we have, please? Planets, Pluto. I was literally just hearing intense transformation. I know I've been saying that throughout your reading. Okay, let me get one more. Planets, the houses, the 10th house, the 4th house. Okay, so this big transformation is okay, wow. Pluto, we have Pluto, the 10th house, the 4th house. The 10th house and the 4th house are on the same axis. They're opposite of each other. So this transformation that you're going through is going to affect these areas of your life. It's going to affect your 4th house, which is your home, your home, your family, your home base, right? What makes you feel secure. And then your 10th house is your career. This is your destiny, right? This is like your success. This is like your power and status as a person. It's your career house. overall. So these are the areas that are going to be activated with these big transformations that are happening for you. Okay, what else did you guys want me to pull? Okay, they wanted me to pull from here again, the Crow Tarot. Oh, they're drawing me to more cards. All right, hold on. How many do you guys want? 2? Okay, let me get one more. Alrighty. 3 of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles. Okay, the 3 of Wands is about seeing your manifestations coming into fruition. This is like, you know, you put in the work and you're waiting on the return on your investments, right? And you're waiting on your ships to come in. And then we have the Knight of Pentacles. I see you working very hard, working slowly, on your on your material. You're building up. I feel like this has to do with your finances, because I'm getting that you guys are really worried about your finances, and you're very confused, right? Like, how can you make this happen without the money that you need? You are building up to it. Spirit is saying you will see your manifestations having to do with finances come into fruition. It's been a slow process. It's gonna happen, but it's not gonna happen fast. Okay, it's gonna happen at like a slow to natural, organic pace. You guys are working very hard, and I feel like it's still time for you to be a student. I know, and I get that, like, many of you guys are older too. Like, some of you guys could be older, and like you're like how do I do this, like, without the money that I need? I'm gonna be a student again, or, you know, whatever this situation is for you. It's gonna happen. It's not gonna happen overnight. You are working up to it, building that sustainable income and thriving, right? It's going to happen at an organic, they're saying, like, it's just, don't expect it to happen fast, but it is going to happen. Like, right now, it's time for you to be a student, okay? The Healer, the Shapeshifter, alrighty. All right, I'm going to get 2 more cards for you, okay? I thought it was going to be 1 more, and then they drew my attention to another one. Alrighty. What else does this collective need to know? Okay, that's a lot. All right, I'm gonna go with the first one, the underworld. Okay, so we have all this platonic transformational energy, and then we have the underworld. Pluto rules the underworld. So let me read this to you guys. People get scared of Pluto, but I love Pluto. I am not afraid of the darkness anymore because of Pluto. Like, once you get to know Pluto, like, Pluto is actually a very nurturing energy too. Okay, Pluto, the nightmare, the underworld. As I'm telling you guys, Pluto is a nurturing energy. We're reading about the underworld that Pluto rules, and I'm talking about nightmares. It can be intense, okay? Pluto's energy can be intense because it's all about, like, destruction and rebuilding. It's all about transformation and healing, and it's not easy, but there is a beautiful nurturing side to Pluto too. Okay, so the nightmare, the ordeal, the bottom. This is the underworld card. This is no time to mince words. The archetypal territory of the underworld is fraught with nightmares, suffering, and pain. It is the darkest shadow realm, which we try vigilantly to avoid or deny at any cost. Try as we might, the darkness pulls us into its depths through disturbing dream images, unexpected accidents, illness, war, conflict, and ultimately death. Not visiting the underworld or denying its existence altogether is what gives it dangerous power. I did get the 10 of Swords, or maybe it was the 9 of Swords, from your cards in the beginning, which is about like waking up at night, like not being able to sleep. Okay, so it says here, not visiting the underworld or denying its existence altogether is what gives it dangerous power. So try not to deny it. Just try to acknowledge what you're going through. Once you acknowledge it, like denying it makes it worse. So like throughout the day, if I notice like, oh, I'm denying these feelings that are making me uncomfortable with this person, like once I finally acknowledge it and say to myself, oh, like I feel uncomfortable, or, I feel uncomfortable towards this person, or like I feel annoyed, and like something shifts within you, right? It's almost like I don't want to say, I think it does take its power away a little bit, because you're acknowledging the truth of the situation, and denying it kind of makes it fester. So it says here, traversing it forces us to bow humbly to the greater forces that be, while summoning the inner strength we previously underestimated. Take solace that the underworld subsumes everyone from time to time, making us deeper friends, more intimate partners, soldiers of light amid our shadowy times. Facing darkness and choosing light is the most profound calling of all. And that is actually why I've learned to love Pluto energy, because it's like finding light within the darkness. There's a mantra that we chant in Kundalini Yoga, which is Waheguru, and it means light and darkness. And it's about like, facing our truth, acknowledging truths. And, the truth isn't always, the truth can be painful. The truth can be scary. And it's about like finding light within the darkness. So for this card, it says when light, bravery, depth, facing of deepest fears, when dark, denial, suppression, evil, unconsciousness, go deeper, read Meeting the Shadow. Edited by Connie Zweig and Jeremiah Abrams. Search for images of a map of Dante's Inferno. What does the story of epic descent stir in you? One of the earliest stories on record is that of the goddess Inanna's descent. Turns out descending into the underworld is as old as time itself. Beautiful. Okay. Oh my God. They want me to pull another. Okay, this is gonna be. They want me to pull one more. Okay, so this was actually supposed to be the last one, and then I'm gonna pull one more. I think that's gonna be it. We'll see. Okay. I'm happy to do this reading for you guys. All right. Whatever you guys need to know to be able to get through this. Okay, gratitude. Pray for what you need, but be grateful for what you have already received. And then we have patience at the bottom of the deck. No matter what the situation or delay is, your desire will come when it is meant to. Okay, this is going to be your last card. Angels and guides, what overall guidance and healing do you have for this group, please? What overall guidance and healing do you have? Okay. So we have here the giraffe spirit. See the big picture. I just, once I saw this giraffe card, I I had this glimpse of The Last of Us. I don't know if you guys are watching The Last of Us, and there's like those giraffes, so that could mean something significant for you, or it could be like confirmation for this reading for those of you guys who need extra confirmation. Giraffes stretch upward to reach the treetops and look down from a high vantage point. When giraffe spirit appears, it is a sign to observe from a higher view. In all aspects of your life, it's time to stretch your neck out and broaden your view. Open your eyes to what others need or are experiencing, and see the big picture you fit into. No matter how great your wisdom, knowledge, or experience, you don't want to overlook the details and connections that will help you better understand yourself and your circumstances. So stretch yourself. Look beyond what catches your attention at eye level and know that not everything is as obvious as you might like it to be. Spirit will bestow upon you a new perspective that might make all the difference. Your protection messages: are you sticking your neck out too far, reaching too high, instead of looking around you to see conditions on the ground? Your devotion to co-creating something new is admirable, but Giraffe Spirit is showing up to remind you that you have to look at the whole picture, not just those tasty leaves at the top of the tree. Perspective is necessary now, and that means checking in with what is going on around you and at your feet. Or perhaps you ruminating over the worries of the world instead of paying attention to what you can do right now, where you are to bring about the changes you would like to see. Align with your highest good and know that while perspective is important, transformation begins where you are. Do not get so far up in the clouds thinking about all the big problems that you lose perspective and forget to do your part, however small it may be, to start enacting change, for transformation begins with you. Wow. Cat Spirit at the bottom of the deck, claim your independence. And then the card is number 13, which is the Death card, which is about transformation. All right, you guys, that is all I have for you guys. Thank you so much for watching and or listening. If you resonate with these messages, or if you like this video, please leave a comment. Please like, share, and subscribe. It really helps me know that I'm on the right track, and it helps me want to keep creating videos for you guys. If you would like a personal session, I am doing soul alignment sessions where I tap into your past lives, helping you bring forward your gifts, stepping into your life purpose and your dharma in this lifetime, and or any other intentions that you have to achieve your heart's deepest desires when it comes to love, money, business, and success. Spirit and I will work with you to achieve those dreams of yours. I am also an evidential medium, which means I help you connect with past loved ones on the other side. And I also do family constellations therapy. I will leave all that information in the description box below. My good friend and I, we recently just started a brand new podcast. It's called Free Soul Awakening, and it's where we chat all things spirituality, all things woo-woo, everything in between, and like helping you guys on your healing journey. It can get heavy sometimes when we're on that healing journey or on a spiritual journey, and we really wanted this podcast to keep things fun and funny and lighthearted at the same time. So I will leave that below. Would love for you guys to give us a listen and to follow our podcast and our socials. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for trusting me to read your energy. And I'm sending you guys lots of love and light. Bye.